and he has graduated from the high school, which has dive courses in Okinawa, and he has a boat license, commercial driver license, and dive master license that he also took it in Okinawa. And he has started working in Bali as a dive master for almost 3 years when he was only 18 years old. And he has got a lot of experience on how to guide and give the good service to the customer and make sure that the customer can enjoy and be safe when they are learning to dive. So you can
People like that. Yeah, also TV.
experience you have told us, and yes, even Indonesia like to read manga. You say that manga, isn't it? And also anime.
Yes.
And in your opinion, do you also enjoy reading those anime? And not reading anime, watching anime, and also reading manga. Do you find it
Yes, I did
interesting?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about it, maybe the difference.
Oh,
Yeah, in Japan, Japanese people and also Indonesian people, how do they react, or is it the same when they read
oh,
it?
do you mean about manga, right?
Yes, manga. Yeah.
Okay, so Japan, it's they have a lot of the like different comic, right?
Ah, yes.
So like some people like to have like action or like love story, like yeah, a lot of like
Love story.
story that they have. And
Mhm.
now most Japanese like to lead like love story, like because it's quite romantic, like
Mm.
it's so sweet. I can say that.
It's so sweet.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
And a lot
delicious.
of
It will
yeah,
make
a
you
lot of youngers lead that.
diabetes.
Yes.
Yes, yes. So I think it goes the same to Indonesian as well. So yeah, most of the Indonesian
Mhm.
also like to read romantic stories. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
yeah. So that is the what do you say that the same thing that we share in Japan, also
Hmm.
in Indonesia. So you have told
Hmm.
us about your hobbies, which is diving, and yeah, you
Hmm.
have been working here in Bali for 3 years. Do you have
Hmm.
any other hobbies, maybe apart from reading manga? Maybe you like to cook,
Okay.
maybe you like to cook, or something that you can share with us so that we know. Oh, a Japanese
Yeah,
person is like this. You can share with us.
sure.
Yes.
Actually, I mean, all of Japanese are not the same, but my hobby is like all of sport that before I played baseball like over 10 years, and I like to play like basketball, football. Yes, a lot of sport that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's also different, like now a lot of anime like come on the TV, like, and you can see on the YouTube as well. So some people like to stay in the house and just watching like reading manga or something. But yeah, it depends on that. And my hobby is like yeah, a lot of sports, maybe especially like baseball. Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so you're very active. You like to go outside and then do
Yes.
physical things, yeah. Well, that is very interesting. Yeah, it also, well,
Hmm.
it also
Yes.
depends on the person here in Indonesia. Some people like to stay indoor, and some people like to
Hmm.
go outdoor. Yeah, that's also the same. So
Yeah.
we haven't seen any difference here. Okay, we haven't
Yes.
found any difference. So
Yeah.
yeah, moving on.
Hmm.
Okay, so could you please tell us about your perspective on popular culture, and
Hmm.
also how Japanese popular culture can change the world? As you have known, maybe like punctuality, any manga, how
Hmm.
do they change the world? Yeah, you have known that
Okay.
everyone have known about that. So um,
Mm.
that is a very good thing about. I mean it's a very stereotype of Japan that everyone knows.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I can. Actually, it's. they have a lot of Japanese popular culture, and the manga also one of the one that famous. I mean, for that to like changing the Japan. And also we have a like Olympic on 2020,
Olympic. Oh yes.
and now people try to learning about English as well. So and we have a lot of tourists from foreigner, and I think it's quite famous to learning about English as well or Chinese because most Japanese people like the foreigner. I don't know because they're looking good,
Oh.
like if the man is tall, like it's muscular, like things like that. So
Oh.
yeah, they want to try to talk with like so some people like going to like that you can learn about language after the school and maybe try to speak with people. Yes, that's quite popular culture also.
Mm. So
And anything else? Yeah.
anything else? Yes, you can carry on. Yeah, you can tell us more. We would love to hear that. And also, um,
Mm.
everyone,
Oh
our
yes.
viewers, yeah, for our viewers, if you have any questions, you can post it directly on the comment
Mm-hmm.
section, so that we could choose your
Yes.
question and give to Mr. Mao. Isn't it, Mr. Mao? You are waiting for the question, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh
I
yes.
got some comment that yes, some people say like say hello, like
Oh yes. Okay, so apart from that, the popular culture which deals about how Japanese people react to Western people. How about the punctuality? About on their they don't like to be not on time, isn't it? Japanese people love to be on time. Is it? So you can tell us about that.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, the Japanese are really like on time. Let's say the train and the bus. Like when you're going to walk, it's better we take a train or bus because this car and if there's traffic jam, so they cannot come going to the job on time. So it's better they take the train or bus, and the train always come on time too. Like let's say if they notice that the train will come at 9:30, yes, they will come at 9:30, and you can have a time for riding about. It's not more than 1 minute. It can be like maybe 30 seconds or something. Yes, it's really short time because they want to make I mean time limit that going to arrive the next station also, and the bus also that they always come on time. And if there is some trouble like on the way to the station, so that the staff will notice about they're going too late. Why? Like maybe they check up the train or something trouble. Yeah, maybe the people may sometime walking around there. It's quite dangerous, right? So yeah, that's why they always notice about these two. And actually, if you ride the train in the morning, it's really busy. It's really a lot of people. Like even the staff like push the people to riding the train, and it's really full. And now actually I'm walking, and when I go to walk, it's always like that. Yeah, because we cannot be late, right?
Yes.
That's I think different culture. If there's some reason that maybe you got maybe flu or maybe you went to hospital, or maybe you can call to the company, then you can take rest or something like that. But if there's nothing, so you have to ride that train and go to the walk. It's a kind of different thing, I think. Yes.
Well, yes, it is totally different thing. Um,
Yes.
so, well, that was very, how do you say that? a new insight for me and also other Indonesian here, because most people in Japan are really really on time. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is very strict. You can say something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there any
Mm-hmm.
consequences? Are there any consequences that will be given by your company if you were late? Maybe.
Oh yeah, like yeah, if you're late, it depends on like reason why you are late. So if the train can be, I told you that train can be late, right? And then if the train can, it's
Oh, well, everyone, are
uh,
you
the,
still with me?
uh
Okay, we would like to proceed to the question before previous question. Yeah, so
mhm, yes.
you made you sometimes if you were late you made such paper, yeah, that explains that if you were late. Is it did you guys made it
Mhm.
on your own or from the train? Perhaps the train also provides such paper that can explain why you were late. Hello? Hello, Mao?
Hello,
Oh,
yes.
yes. Okay, good.
Sorry, I couldn't hear well, so I want to, yes.
Yeah. How about the paper? Did you guys made it on your own, or from the train they gave you such paper that explained why you guys were late? Did they provide any paper
Mm-hmm.
like that? Maybe you can tell us about that.
Yes. Yeah, you can get like the paper that the train was late. So it can be the manager can. I mean, it's the manager can understand that the train was late. If you say by talk, sometimes they cannot trust, right? Because some maybe people that they just wake up at late time and
Mm,
they just go walk at late, and so I mean it's good to trust the people, but not all of the Japanese, you know, because let's say I'm young,
yes.
so maybe Sunday, maybe let's say I drinking a lot and I couldn't wake up at this next morning, so it can be happen, right?
Oh, yes.
So
Oh.
that's why we have to get like the paper, the train was late, and we can show to the manager.
Oh, so the excuse can be accepted if you guys made the paper. Well, as you have
Yeah.
said something about trustworthy, are Japanese people
Mm-hmm.
hard to trust someone? Is it easy to make you trust
Sorry.
somebody? Is it hard to make Japanese people trust each other? Do they have
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, because I mean it depends on like how long are you working, how long you being a friend with the Japanese people. I think the most Japanese people can be trustable, and I don't know about other countries, but I think the Japanese people can be trustable. But you need to have a time to conversation with the Japanese, so the Japanese can understand about you, so that you can can be close. So then they will trust about a lot of things. I have some friend that I'm really trustable person, but also I needed time to have a trust. But actually, it's good to trust the people.
Yes.
I mean, right?
So it depends on the people, isn't it? Okay, I see. Um,
Yeah, I can say
could
that.
you perhaps greet the viewers again? Hello, viewers, something like that, so that
Yes,
perhaps
I
they
saw
will,
that.
yeah,
Yes.
greet the viewers once again, Mao. Hello, viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me your
Yes.
best smile here.
No, yeah, I try to.
Come on.
It's yeah, I have yeah, yeah, I try to
Okay. Okay,
yes.
I think that Mo is a little bit shy. So, once again, viewers, if you have such questions, you can
Mm,
post it on the comments below
mm,
because we are very eager to wait for your questions. And
mm,
Mr. Mo is um, would be very delighted to answer your questions. You can post any questions.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. The last question here.
Mm,
So could you compare the Japanese modern culture and also the traditional culture? Could you give
mm,
the comparison between those two culture, the modern and also the traditional? And can you explain briefly about
mm,
what aspects that are changing or even losing nowadays? From the modern,
mm.
I mean from the traditional to the modern, and what is lost and what is still being implemented nowadays. Could you share with us, perhaps in
Mm.
terms of wedding? I don't know, maybe educational. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Yeah. Like for now, actually, the oldest people really want to work with the police before because the job is it's quite good and always on time and the salary is always never changing. If you grow up the level, the salary can be more, but even though you're low level, the salary is always the same. That's a thing to work. It's a good thing with for work with the like the government. But now the people's mind are changing because they want to have more easiest job and earn money. So it's the modern thing that the oldest people always maybe as a fire like a police or someone that work with the government. But the youngest people like to maybe like to make a game and they want to work with that one. Or now really famous about like trading or something that you can invest the money and buy like it's called Bitcoin, so you can buy it, and they're having some rate that maybe next month the coin can be highest level, so then you can sell it, so then you can get money, things like that. It's really hard to reading about the time that when you sell it, but it's really easiest, right? You can walk in the house, like it's really but the different thing is like the traditional like culture is like they always really good. The salary is always good. Like they have a day off and they can have an annual leave, like how many days, like things like that. But youngest people doesn't care about this. Like for modern culture now is people like to work like that. What do you want? It's quite different thing.
Okay, I would like to read the question.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay, so the question is from Zia Haq. Okay, could you see it there? I would like to read it so that
Yes.
everyone could know what is the question. Why Japanese people are always
Yeah.
polite to each other?
Mhm.
Is there any gaps among you? I
Mhm.
mean, it is like you will give your phone
Mhm.
number to a stranger at the first time or not. Yeah, so when you first meet
Let's say,
someone,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Why Japanese people are polite? Because there's some kind traditional rule that we have to trust, not trust, sorry, we have to respect the orders, and then also respect the other people. Like, let's say when you meet with other people, like you have to say like hello. We have a something like grammar thing, to talk to the oldest people.
Phone number.
Yeah, we can give the phone number, but we don't give phone number to the stranger. Of course, because we don't know about the person. Yeah, at first time when you meet, and it depends on how you talk with the people. If you are really good to talk with him, maybe him or her,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you can get phone number. But if you talk like just normal, I think you don't have a time to change the phone number. Maybe if you find the beautiful girl, yeah, maybe you can say that. Like, can I have your phone number? So we need to have some chance that we can get phone number. If you interest the person, you can ask to the people. So the people will be say yes. I mean, maybe most of the Japanese, because they are quite shy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they cannot say themselves that they want to have phone number or email address. I mean, maybe most people, even me, and same. So that's a thing.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much for answering. So I think um, the Hak's question is already answered, and we hope that um, he is not curious now about why they are so polite and how about the phone number, giving the phone number. So it is already
Yeah.
answered by Mr. Mao. Okay, and moving on to the next question. It is from Jean Ari. Yeah. Okay, I admire Japan
Mm-hmm.
so much. Japan is a beautiful country and interesting history. I heard that about Logan Paul's case. What do Japanese
Logan
respond to that?
Paul.
Yeah, is it true that mental health
Mm-hmm.
is taboo in Japan? So, how?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is your opinion
Uh.
about this?
Mhm. Yeah. It was really big news in Japan that Logan Paul like posting some video that which is not really good act to Japanese, and they went to the like forest and they found the people which one is dead, and they post that video. So of course a lot of people feels not good about him, and even me too, because he's so annoying on the street. Like some people driving on the street and he ignores the drivers too. Like, and it's really not good. Even though it's if he do it in Indonesia, it's not good too, right? Yeah, even he's famous. Even I know him, but if he's famous, he should do the right act. I mean,
Yes,
I don't
okay.
say that he's not really bad. Yeah, his video is always funny, but there's a something that you have to respect the people thing, right?
Yes,
You
yes.
cannot do
Yeah, I agree with that.
something bad to the strangers.
Mm.
So yes,
Yeah, so it is a matter of polite, yeah. So
yeah,
we need to be able to know what the right thing and not the right thing that we could do in a country.
yes,
Yeah, so yeah,
hmm,
he is not respectful. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. So is it true? And also, he also Jean Ari also asked about, is it true that mental health is taboo in Japan? Mental health,
yes,
it is very taboo in
yes.
Japan.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, I can say that because actually not all of the people that say it's not good. I mean, they reject the like mental health. I mean, not good mental health. I mean, it depends on the people like that. Like, what can I
Mm-hmm.
say? Yeah, yes, because I mean, a lot of people, because a lot of people have a problem with their mental health. Like, yeah, that's the kind of thing of the traditional culture and the modern culture now because they are growing different. Like for the people now, they're growing with like laptop, like phone, and a lot of like application, and of course they change the mind to, and the mental health is not going well for now. I can say that, and yes, that's yeah. Mm, yeah, I think I can say that. Yeah, yes.
Well, yes, that is new insight for us as well. So,
Uh,
in Japan, there is such mental health. Wow, wow. A new thing that I just
yeah.
knew now. Yeah, it's okay. So,
Uh,
different country, they have different things to deal with. Yeah.
I think so. Yes.
Okay, so there are a lot of questions also here. We would like to proceed to Mr. Khairul Anwar's question. Yeah.
Mm,
So the question goes like this. I'm so surprised once I heard that Japanese are allowed to sleep anywhere. Yeah?
yeah.
On the way inside the train, at school, even when they work in the office. I'm asking, don't this bother their professionalism? In your
Yes.
opinion, yeah, in your opinion,
Yeah.
does it happen in Japan?
Yes, it's happened. Actually, it's really not good. It's not very professional, right? They sleep on the like office and the school too. And actually, you can sleep on the train and the bus. Because you have a time, right, until
Mm,
you arriving the next station.
yes,
So you
yes,
could
I
have
agree.
sleep. And he said that sleep can be sleep on the street. Yes, you can sleep. But sometime police will come to you and they will ask like, why do you sleep here? Yes,
Oh,
because it's not their house, right?
oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then most people sleep on the street because they were really drunk and they cannot back home. It's a thing. And then fall it down on the street and just sleep on the street. So that's why.
That's why it
Actually,
happens.
yeah, yes, you have to wake up to. For the office, yes, you can sleep, but when you have a lunchtime, I mean, you have a break time, right? After the like 12 o'clock, you can have a time for warm up, having a lunch and take a rest. That time you can sleep, and also it depends on job as well. Like if the manager say like, oh, you can sleep this time, yeah, you can sleep, of course, because you have a time to rest. But not always you can sleep. I'm sure. Yes.
So this is a thing that bothers you as well as a Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, it bothers
Yeah.
you. So have you ever tried to wake up somebody on the street? Hey, wake up, don't sleep, something like that, or does it only those security who wake them up? Did you ever try? Did you ever try something
Yeah.
like that?
Actually, I have experienced that I have slept on the street too.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
because
Mr.
because
How
I was drunk
depressed
too.
also.
Yeah. But good thing is I had a friend.
Hmm?
So then I went drinking with friend, and friend helped me to bring back home. So but I never sleep on the street by alone because I know that it's not good.
Okay.
I never wake up someone that who sleep on the street. No, never.
So you never
Yes.
experienced that. Okay.
Yeah.
When next time if you see someone who sleep on the street, you should tell us your experience on waking them up. so that
Yeah.
you can
Okay,
share
I
that
will.
interesting part of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm from Nisa Legion. Yeah, I think it is pronounced something
Mm,
like that. So the question goes like this. Hello. I want to ask about Japanese parenting, about how they teach a child. So Japanese people mostly are
mm,
honest. I heard if you put a
mm,
bag in Tokyo in the middle of the street, nobody takes it. So,
mm.
could you share that that phenomenon?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh, how they teach a child? Yes. Actually, it's also depend on the family. I mean, even though other countries, but most Japanese parents always help for the child. Like if they say like I want to go to this university, maybe they'll help for sure. If the children say I want to play maybe baseball, they'll support you to into the club team or something that you can play well. And also the style is quite different with I think other countries people now. Yeah, the Japanese. Like when you're eating, you shouldn't touch your phone. Of course, if you talk with someone, you shouldn't touch phone. Like yeah, a lot of things that you teach to your children, and like you have a time that you have to come back at this time. Let's say 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. You have to back at 5 p.m. Yes, and let's say about the bag that if you put it on the street and but nobody take it. Uh yes, it depends on place where you left your bag. If you left your bag on the maybe chair or somewhere, of course nobody take it. And it's quite in have a I have a quite interesting story that some Japanese people come to the restaurant and if you want to reserve your table, the Japanese people put the phone on the table and the people left from the table and they get order from the count like the receptionist said, and after they get the food they back to the table, the fish table that the people put the phone on the table. Like it's mean they are not really afraid about can be
Doing something.
can be stolen from other people by other people. Yes.
Wow. So it is trust issues, isn't it?
Yeah.
The trust issues. Wow. So I can leave my phone maybe in the middle. I can try something like that. Nobody would
Yeah,
steal
you
that.
should.
Oh, that is very
Yes.
interesting. So everyone, so that is the most exciting thing about Japan, and you can try leaving your stuff in the middle of
Yes.
the street. No one is going to take it. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I hope so.
Okay. You're still very enthusiastic, isn't it? We will proceed to the next question.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
From Desi Riana, um, she asked a
Mm-hmm.
question about how do you compare Indonesian and Japanese culture? How do you compare them, in your opinion? You have been
Mm-hmm.
working here for 3 years in Bali, so
Yes.
yeah, you can, in your opinion, you can tell the difference
Mm-hmm.
about those two countries.
Yes. Yeah. If I compare about Japanese and Indonesian culture,
Mm-hmm. What is the most prominent thing that you can
mm-hmm.
see from Indonesian? Maybe,
Yes,
they're not.
the school
Mm,
until high school, and they just need to get certificate from the school that they graduated from, the like let's say junior high school or high school. That I find the differences with between Indonesian and Japanese. So I really good. I think it's really good I mean the Indonesian people is really good because they already study hard. Yes, I can say that.
Wow. Um, well, how is it? Desiriana? Desiriana,
Mm-hmm.
uh, apparently, Mr. Mao just
Yes.
only met the students who are willing to study hard. However, there
Yeah.
are
Yes.
plenty
Yes.
of
Yes.
students who are not willing to study hard. Yeah, so yeah, it's okay, it's okay. So you just met some
Yes.
students who are willing to study hard. Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's actually the the same thing that happened, and
Mm-hmm.
also it's okay. Yeah, so that is the thing that you have found here in Indonesia. Yeah, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so everyone, Mr. Mao is our speaker from Japan who is an expertise in diving. So you can also ask questions about how to dive, perhaps the service of diving, and also
Mm-hmm.
you maybe you want to have a lesson with him. You can directly go to Japan. You can call him, yeah.
Yes, for
So
sure.
you can ask
Yes.
him to teach you because we
Mm-hmm.
haven't found any question about diving. Yeah, isn't it? I think it
Yes.
is pretty interesting to talk about diving, but yeah, but I do
Mm-hmm.
not know how to dive actually. Okay, okay. Now,
Yes.
next question. Yeah. Okay, next question.
Yes.
Yeah. Give your best smile first. We would like to see. Everyone wants to see your smile. Yeah, Mr. Mo.
Yeah. I I try.
Okay, this is
Yes.
how Japanese smile. Okay, everyone, you can see that. Yes, very charming. Okay, from Dwi Aditya.
That
Yes, yes. Okay,
is.
what is
I
it?
mean, like that Japanese people is really shy.
Oh, you're
So
very
it's
shy.
the and I'm the one that's shy too. So
But especially for all of you guys, he is willing to smile, even though he is shy. So you are very special,
okay.
isn't it? Okay, so stay
Yes.
tuned with us, okay? And we would like to proceed to the next question from Dwiki
Mhm.
Aditya. How is the perspective
Mhm.
people? Sorry. How is the perspective of Japanese people about Indonesia? Yeah. So, you
Mhm.
can also share your opinion about
Yes.
Indonesia. You are a Japanese person, isn't it? How do you think
Mhm.
about Indonesia?
Yes. As most people know that about Bali because there's really good resort to a good place to have a sightseeing. Like you can diving, you can snorkeling. They have a good beach and good beer, and they have some quiet place like rice field. So the Japanese people know about Bali, but some people doesn't know Bali. The Bali is not in Bali is Indonesia or not. It's a funny thing for me. And how can I say? And they think that they are really hot. I mean, the weather is really hot there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So most people like to come to Indonesia because here it's really cold at the winter time. I mean, in Japan. So they want to escape from that
Oh.
and they want to go to the Indonesia to feeling better and
Mm.
see the beautiful like view or something like that. And some people think that some people went going to Jakarta for work. In Jakarta there's a lot of Japanese company, right? I think so. Yes. So then yes, they know that in to having a business.
Having a business.
Also, there's a cheap material that you can buy. Yes, like T-shirts. It's really cheaper in Indonesia, I think, because there's a lot of material like in Bandung, right? So you can make a lot of T-shirts and you can sell it by bit. I mean, more than normal price, so they can they can earn more, and it's really good business. You work. I mean, you have a business in Japan. So that's how perspective
Perspective,
of
yes.
Japanese people about Indonesia.
Oh, so Indonesia is famous with their cheap products. Yes, and also Bali Resort. Have you ever gone? Hello, hello, Mao.
Hello. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So Indonesia is famous, is well known because of their cheap products and also Bali Resort, isn't it?
Hmm.
Have you ever
Yes.
gone to other part of Indonesia, as in Yogyakarta maybe, or Jakarta? Have you been there or no? You just went to Bali.
No. Yeah. I been in Jakarta. Like
Jakarta.
for the phone, it's not updated by Japanese. I guess you know that the Chinese they make iPhone now and they make out of Android. So I'm not sure that, but I think the Chinese always update about the maybe the like tools in the phone, like things like that. And we try to make something new because we know that we're going to lose by Chinese. So we have to fight for it. Like about technology, maybe we can make a robot. Now people making like the car that you don't need drive. They will drive automatically. So you don't need touch a handle. You don't need use the axle. Like you just slide the car and push the button so the car will move without driving. So the Japanese now try to make it and they want to try to sell it after the government see about the car. That kind of technology too.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So it's of competition. So your China is
Yeah.
your how do you say that? It's your rival. Yeah. Is it it has does it been
Hmm.
a mindset of the Japanese people that we should be better than Chinese than China?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, so
Yes.
Chinese is a very great competitor. You cannot I mean Japanese people cannot let them win. Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yes, because
Oh.
you know they're really good to study. I mean Chinese, so
Chinese are good. So Japanese also needs
yes.
to be good at something. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean yeah.
Yeah, okay. So for Ardian,
Yeah.
apparently that is how that is why I mean yeah, the reason why Japanese tools are updated, are always updated.
Mhm.
And Akbar Ardian also and have another also has another question. So it goes like
Yes.
this. Do the Japanese also always follow the update of its technology? For example, they own the newest product for their own product. It means like, do they have a rapid movement to make
Mhm.
their product updated, and they want to make everything new? Yeah. So, do they have
Yes.
a very how do you say that, a fast progress
Mhm.
to do such renewal of the product?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. It's the Japan is really changing. Like even like the I told you the car, like you know the terrain also different. And us like now it's like we got the card that you can charge your money and you can ride on the bus and even you can buy the food as well in the convenience store. I think it's the new things that you know. It's same like Indonesia that if you going to the highway e-card. I forget the card name, like e-card, like
What is
so
it?
it's kind of that thing that you don't need to have like cash that you can charge the money on the like card that you can through the gate like of train or bus, like you can buy the food as well. I mean, it's not the bank. Also there's some apps that, so if you download the apps and you can touch your phone on the gate and if there's a card, like things like that too. And like food also, if you go into convenience store, you can see that it's totally different in Indonesia and here.
Oh,
So they have a lot of new technology, like yes.
okay. Next question. Okay, next question from Nisa Legion. I want to ask more. I heard Japanese people recently don't like having a love relationship, like being married and having a family, because what I heard before is Japanese like to have a sex with robot. Okay, how do you respond about that? Hmm. Hello?
Sorry, yeah, I couldn't hear it. Yes.
You couldn't hear it.
Which question that did you read it? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah. The question from Nisa.
Yes.
I want to ask more.
Uh-huh.
I heard Japanese
Oh,
people.
okay.
Oh, that one. Okay. I recently don't like having a
Uh-huh.
love relationship, like being married and having a family, because what I heard
Mm-hmm.
before is Japanese like to have the sex more with their wife. So is it true, or you can explain more
Oh,
about that? Yeah. In your opinion, culture or in terms of lifestyle? Yes.
yes, I can say the lifestyle is little different now with the traditional one. Like, let's say the breakfast.
Mhm.
Like before, the Japanese people always having rice in the morning and maybe like grilled fish or something like veggies. It's really good for health, life. But for
Mhm.
now, a lot of Japanese people like to have bread because it's easy and really fast to eat. Also, some people just having coffee in the morning and they don't have any food and go walk. I think it's the Western culture, right? That some Americans just drink coffee in the morning and they go walk. And yeah, that's thing that I don't know why, but because Japanese really like foreigner. I mean the lifestyle, like yeah, I don't know why, but they really like. So that's why maybe they want to try to follow. Maybe they feel like, oh, maybe American or Western. Like yeah, they feel like that. Maybe I can say that. And
Your country is better than
yeah, I
others.
think Japanese consider your countries better than others. Yeah, it depends on what kind of thing that better than. I mean, what kind of thing that better than other countries. I mean, some countries having good. I mean, let's say Indonesia, they have a good like nature, so we don't have it, right? We don't have like good sea to diving. I mean, we can dive, but it's not really good as Indonesia because they have a lot of good fishes. Like the water is always warm. You can see the big thing. It's a different, really different. Each people and each country is having good thing. I mean, positive one and the negative one. So yes,
Hmm. Some are good, some are bad.
yeah.
So it goes like that.
Mhm.
Okay. So moving on to the next question again. So because we still
Yes.
have a lot lot of questions here. Yeah, so we need to
Uh-huh.
do it
Okay.
fast. Okay, and then
Mm-hmm.
from Dana, is that true that
Mm-hmm.
sushi is more expensive than other foods? Yes. Mao, hello.
Yes, it depends on which restaurant. Like, if you eat the sushi in something that uh big, I mean the big one, it's not really expensive as the good one. If you there's a good sushi like in Tokyo, and it's really expensive.
Mm,
You will spend like maybe 4 million in Indonesian rupiah if you go good restaurant. But if you're going to cheaper one, it's not that expensive.
so it depends on the
Yes.
restaurant. Okay. Okay, that is the answer for the Siriana. And then next question,
Mm-hmm.
from
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Hairul Anwar. Okay, so you
Yes.
are a diving expertise. How long can I
Mm-hmm.
survive inside the huge body of the sea if I don't wear any diving apparatus? I'm a beginner. So he wants to know how long could he stay in the water
Yes.
as a beginner?
Yes. Actually, the man has a more bigger lung than the woman.
Men can stay
So
longer.
it means we no, it means the man will consume more air than woman because they have a different lung size. If the lung size is bigger, like we need feel to your lung. So it means we have to consume a lot of air. And then if you're going down to the water, the your lung will be being smaller and they have more dense the air too. But even though the lung uh, being smaller, the lung size is different with man and the woman. So it means when the woman going down to the water, the lung being small, right? But the lung size can be more smaller than the man because it's already smaller than the man, right? So that's why the woman don't need to consume much air, so the woman can be stay longer. So I can guess that if the beginner and the man wants to dive, maybe you could stay around 40 minutes. Also, it depends on your activities. Like if you're having a sport and you don't smoke at all, maybe you're good health, you can stay more longer.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe if you smoke a lot, yes, you will maybe consume more air. Maybe yes, how you act in the water. Of course, if you're tired, you need air, right? So
Mm,
you consume more air.
okay, so that is the answer
Yes.
for Mr. Anwar. Yeah, and also hopefully everyone who are interested to dive know a little bit
Mm-hmm.
information about diving, and that goes to me as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, moving on to the next question. Okay. Yeah. So before we proceed to the next question, maybe you
Yes.
can say hi again to our viewers. Yes. Okay. Say hi again. Maybe hi viewers, something
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi viewers, stay with me.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah. No. I proceed.
Yes. Uh,
Okay, I proceed to the next question.
which
Okay.
question? Yeah.
No, no, no,
Yes.
no. Okay, okay. I proceed to the next question. So I want to, this is from Angela Manik. I want to ask more about how Japanese people respect the nature. To be honest, here we are so rich of nature, but people like to sell rare
Mm-hmm.
animal woods and simple things like littering. So how do Japanese people react to the nature? Do they respect the nature as well? Yeah. So what do Japanese do to the
Yes.
nature?
Mhm. Uh, um, Yes, actually, I think it's not. I think the Japanese is really not good at nature because they cut a lot of wood and forests are not being forests and they make a lot of building even though they want to make an American base on the sea because I don't know. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know understand about Japanese thing. Like the wood can be make like auction, like that they will observe the carbon dioxide and they can be changed to the oxygen. So we need the wood that we can live more better. But now I don't know. They want to have more good technology and yes, that I think that's it. And they want to live more easier and they use a lot of like gas like it's AC also a lot of AC. We need a lot of wood, but so making like paper like plastic bag, so that's why they cut a lot. So it's not really good. I like Indonesia because they respect the wood. Sorry, they respect the nature. Yeah, of course some people like sometimes posting about a lot of trash into the ocean from other island in Indonesia, right? And the water was flooded in Jakarta because a lot of people throwing the trash and it's stuck. So each country have different things. I mean, how you trust, how you respect the nature. Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you for
Mm-hmm.
now. And we'll go to the next question again. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Next question again, next question again, yeah. So,
Yes.
from Rizky Rama Daniel Putra, what is the specific way to reduce some or several human crime in Japan? Yeah, what is
Mm.
their attempt on reducing the crime action in Japan?
Oh, sorry. Can I hear again?
Okay, okay. So the question is from Rizky Rama Daniel Putra. What is the specific
Mm-hmm.
way to reduce some or several human crime in Japan? Yeah, what action do the police officers do or the society do to reduce
Oh,
the
okay.
crime? Yes.
Yeah. Mm, actually, yes. I think it's also depends on the season. It's if it's like the beginning of the season, like summer, like spring, the police try to going around the city to looking for the people that who doing bad thing like drugs, like. But actually, in Japan, they always have a sad news that people killing each other, and always some people dead, and it's hard to changing. So it's also like mental health problem
Mm,
because maybe
yes.
they feel some maybe stress with other people. So we want to stop that, but it's quite hard because we have to changing their mind, and the police cannot do it because they never learn that how to changing their mind, and it's we had to meet the people that who has been a problem because they don't want to tell about their problem. They always hide their things like that. It's never reducing, but the police trying always do something. I don't know it's good way or not. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that is what happened in Japan. Oh yeah, yeah, the actions are
Hmm.
explained by Mao just now. Okay,
Yes.
and go. We will move on to the next question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. From Angela Manik again. Our
Hmm.
global issue is global issue, um,
Hmm.
such as global warming and rare
Hmm.
animal trade are important enough for Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really. I mean, it's quite effective, right? I mean, even other countries as well. We have like rare animal, and once, yes, I mean, out of rare people was dead because the weather is not good, and I don't know, maybe there's something that prays. I mean, that the rare animal hiding. So it's really hard to see the rare animal, and we don't have any trade the rare animal, right? I mean, because we have to keep for their safe, and yeah, we need to have the rare animal because right, if they're like that or something. So it's really important for us that how we save the nature, the animal, like.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for answering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then from Jin Ari, Jan Ari.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
Japan is known for the world's best educated populations, and the students are actually feel happy in school. That's so
Mm-hmm.
cool. Can you share about Japanese school system? Okay.
Okay, I'll share it. Uh, yes, yeah, they have a lot of style too. Let's say my high school.
Yes, yes.
My high school has different classes from the second level. At first level, we have to study like same thing as like junior high school. Like you have to study about math or the science, and anything other thing like same like your countries. But if you go into second level, we can choose that which courses that do you want to choose. Like let's say me, I choose the diving. It's called like marine sport course that you can take like boat license and jet ski, and I have a commercial diver's license too, and I go to dive master because it's kind of specialty courses. And also we have other courses that like cooking class and well like helper class that the we have for others people to living, like bring the bathroom, like making food things. There's some course like this. Also we have some course that knowing about the fishes, like fishes body, like how the ocean goes. And a really big class is people like people want to be who want to be a crew. They ride on the big ship and they go to the other countries to catch the tuna to practice how to be a crew of the ship. So I think that's kind of different system that I think you cannot study in Indonesia from the high school about specialty thing. So I think it's kind of Japanese culture, maybe some kind of Japanese system. Yes, I can say that.
Okay. Okay, that is what Mo can explain for the question of
Mm-hmm.
who is it just now? Jean Ari. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For the next question from Lisa Legion. She
Yes.
has two questions here, so we would like to merge it into one question. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
how manga influence Japanese people? Because I think
Mm-hmm.
manga already being one of the most popular Japanese culture. Yes. Okay, thank you for the answer, Malia. She said it
Yes.
beforehand. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So this the I mean, I will explain this, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
Pardon?
Yeah, I mean, she gave me the question like that. How manga influence Japanese people, because I think manga already being one of the most popular culture.
Oh, so
I mean, yes, I have to explain it, right?
yeah, but I think you have explained already just now, isn't it? You want to
Yes, I.
you want to try, or yeah, you have explained it before, or moving on
Oh
to the
yeah.
next question. Move on to the next question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
okay. So Nisa, the answer is answered before this session. Okay, from Apriyatni NK. Hello, Mao. I want to ask a question for you. Is it true that Japanese don't think that religion is important for them? Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I just answered it.
Okay. The next question. There are four questions left. Okay. So you're
Yes.
still enthusiastic
Yes.
to answer. Okay. All right. So the next question
Yes.
is from Angela Manik. She has a lot of questions. Okay, so my question is maybe related to Nisa region. I heard Japanese have a standard about how they
Mm-hmm.
think about beauty, and it is relate. Is it related to how a girl is being drawn in manga? Yes. Can you tell us a little opinion about this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I repeat it again?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah. Please read it again.
Okay, I will let to read it again. Okay, my question could be related
Yes.
to Nisa region. I heard Japanese have a standard about how they think about beauty, yeah? And is it related to how girl is being drawn in manga? It is about beauty, the standard beauty,
Mm-hmm.
and does it have any relation about how a girl is being drawn in manga? What do you think of it?
Um. Yes. I never think of that, but yes, I think so.
You think so?
Yes. Yes. Cause a lot of girl like to have a lot of like cosmetic and have a makeup and better and better and better. Like
Mm.
and yes,
Oh yeah.
you know.
I think you don't really know about the standard beauty, yeah, because
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Because I'm a man, so I don't know how
yeah,
to
it is.
be. You know.
Most females know about this. Yeah, I can say.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is how the response from Mao. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to
Yes.
Hamida Bandung's question. Hello, Mawada.
Mhm.
I will ask you what is the most sacred culture or ritual for Japanese. Thank you. She asked about sacred culture.
Sacred culture.
Yeah. It's like the most important culture. Yeah.
Oh, in Japan.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. The good important do you mean the important culture for us, right? For
Yes,
Japanese.
for Japanese. Maybe such
Yes.
ritual,
Mhm.
important ritual that only Japanese do.
Japanese do. Okay.
Are there any special ritual or there isn't any
Mm-hmm.
such ritual?
Yeah, I think I can say that always on time. Yeah. So yeah, some people that if we have like anime festival that they will try to be a character of manga or something. So I think it's they really interest about beauty
Oh,
and want to be a like, character.
the character. Oh, they're inspired to be the character. Wow, yeah, it has a very great influence. So the manga has a great influence towards ladies in the Japan.
Yes,
Oh yeah. Okay.
yes.
Yeah, we are able to know that now. And okay,
Mm-hmm.
we still have two questions left. Okay, the next question here from Mr.
Yes.
Khairul Anwar. Okay, we would like to move on to the last question because we would only read the last question here from Apriyatni MK.
Mm-hmm.
What is the reason Japanese doing suicide? Is it true that Japanese society sometimes so hard in expecting people being good in everything. Suicide, yeah. Why did they do such a suicide?
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
hello.
Hello, Mo.
Yes. I will answer it now. Um, because a lot of people.
You only respect to the other group. No, the other group. One group you respect that, and the other group you
Hmm?
do not respect that. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
discrimination. It's not. You do not respect other
Uh,
people. Yeah. Does it
hmm?
happen in Japan?
Yes.
Yes.
It's happened to.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why it's related the question that why Japanese. I mean, we have a lot of suicider in Japan
Oh.
because they feel lonely and they don't have a friend. It's quite really sad, right?
Okay. So it is related to suicide, and
Most
that's
of
why.
them are really shy. That's why
Mm,
it's good. I mean, it's a positive way to think about that. Yes.
hello. Hello, Mo. Okay. Okay. Next question. Yeah. This is from Lisa Legion. I want to ask about something. I want to ask something about situation in Japan
Mm-hmm.
right now, related to the security in East Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Are Japanese, and perhaps have its own unique, and they
Mm-hmm.
that distinguish them from many other countries. Some are seemingly for some years of foreigners are well developed, are well accepted taboos in Japan, like sleeping everywhere, and the good things that Japanese will not take a left, and they will not take something that is left um, on the street, thing that you can share with us, because in Indonesia that is not possible to happen. Yeah. And a very extraordinary that maybe
Mm-hmm.
that makes Japanese to be very extraordinary in some ways, and it is.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. To end this session, can you say something in Indonesia?
Mm-hmm.
Something like terima kasih, or your how do you say that? Your impression after being asked a lot of
Mm-hmm.
questions from Indonesia.
Yeah, I can say
Indonesians.
like terima kasih.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about the
Terima
questions?
kasih like sama-sama like
Yeah, sama-sama.
what else? Like
Selamat tinggal.
enak.
No.
Sorry?
Say goodbye in Indonesia. Say goodbye in Indonesia.
Oh,
You forgot. Do you? Maybe I can help
yeah,
you.
yeah,
You
forgot
can say
about that.
something like, selamat malam, selamat malam, sampai jumpa lagi.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I know. Yes.
okay.
Selamat
Selamat malam.
Selamat malam means like good evening, right?
Yeah, yeah. Selamat malam, sampai jumpa lagi. See you next time.
Sampai jumpa lagi. Okay.
Okay, try saying it.
Selamat malam.
Mm-hmm.
Sampai jumpa lagi.
Yeah. And how do you feel?
Yes.
How do you feel after having this session? Questions for the questions.
Yes. It's really I have really I have a lot of like I was nervous.
How
I
did
was
you
really nervous.
nervous?
Yes.
And then
Yeah. You see my face, right? Some people comment that. I mean,
what?
what do people say? Like we want to see you be relaxed too. So it's me. He see something that I'm really serious. So yeah, I was
No.
really nervous. So
No, no, you are very relaxed just now. Okay.
oh,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you very much. And
yeah. Thank you very much.
well, viewers,
Mm-hmm.
um, that is how Mr. Mao has been feeling all this time. He was
Mm-hmm.
pretty nervous, and we would like to mention again that this is the end of the session. Thank you very much for watching, and
Mm-hmm.
we would like to end this session. Bye
Yes.
bye. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes. Bye.
Bye.